Hey guys, got another good one for you. I hope you're enjoying these. It's not just about how good the games are and how big the scores are, it's about experiences. And I'm going to try and keep it to games I've actually been to, because that's the point, isn't it, really? So I went with my erstwhile companion, Mike, who you'll all know, to lots of places, lots of different leagues. It's a while since we've been, to be fair. We've been doing other things. But one Sunday in April 2011, he persuaded me to go to a little place that I'd never heard of, a place called Friarmere, which is near Delft, sort of Oldham way. And they played in the Saddleworth League, which is now defunct. It's been swallowed up by the Manchester Leagues. And Friarmere, it's quite remote on a big hillside. And Mike told me at the time, and I'm referring back to some of his notes now, that a mill owner in the 1880s developed the ground, built the pavilion, and also built 12 cottages for the players and the groundsmen at the time. And it was a condition that if you played back then, that's where you lived. And those cottages are still there. When you hear the story, it's obvious why they're there. So they were playing Bamford Fieldhouse, who were this all-star side who won everything, swept everything before them. And then Bamford, eventually they had a couple of demises because when you gather a load of superstars together and you pay everyone, it's going to go wrong at some point. However, anyway, on this day, Grant Hodnett was playing for Bamford Fieldhouse. Now, Grant Hodnett, he was a professional player. He's had his fair share of scandal, to be fair, but he was a professional cricketer and a batsman. We went to the game. He was playing in the league. I mean, I'm looking at his stats now: 26 first-class games, 1,300 runs at 30. Not mind-blowing, but he's played for some decent sides. He's played for Warwickshire, etc. And he's a decent player. So we went to this game, ordered a tea, like we do, and Bamford batted first. Hodnett came in at about number 3 or 4. They ended up 320 for 7 off, I think, 45 overs. And he got 200. I might have even been 40 overs. He got 200. It was some massive hitting. There's no scorecard available, unfortunately. There's scorecards for that season start the week after. So towards the end of the innings, he hit 3 car windscreens, smashing them. And all the Bamford players were in the car park, as were we, and we were standing in front of the cars. And then Mike pointed out a little dark-skinned gentleman along the way, sort of probably in his 60s or 70s, standing in front of a little Nissan Micra. And he said, have you got any idea who that is? And I said, no. And he said, well, that's the former West Indian cricketer, Sonny Ramadhin, who is local to the area and settled in the area. And this little former superstar spin bowler, test match player for the West Indies, is now resigned to standing in front of his Nissan Micra to catch the ball so that Grant Hodnett doesn't smash his windscreen. Amazing thing. Again, we had a great tea. Mike sorted all that out. Sandwiches, everything, pork pies, lovely cakes. They know how to do it down that way. Friarmere, in their reply, were all out for about 138, lost by nearly 200 runs. Very friendly people. Very sadly missed is the Saddleworth League. Super League, really friendly people. The chairman at Bamford Fieldhouse, Andy Barton, did play and filled in whenever he needed to. Used to run the club very well, did a lot of work behind the scenes, got a lot of time for Andy. Mike knows him better than I do. Thoroughly nice people. And a very strange day out with a 200 individual innings in a league cricket match, and Sonny Ramadhin standing in front of his car to protect him. Not sure what he would have done if the ball had came. No idea, we never found out. Thanks for listening, guys.